Hey everybody, welcome back to Building SouthLake. So we're still going to continue working on the city, obviously, but last part was a tour. Now, that tour actually got quite a bit of views. I know you guys love the tour of the city, just because, you know, they kind of give a big roundup of how far the city has really come. I saw a lot of great comments about just how far the city has come. And speaking of that, you will see something special for episode 100, which is coming up so fast, which is like, wow, it's almost here already. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly do I want to work on. I'm not sure if I want to work on these buildings some more, because I'm not exactly sure how I want these buildings to look yet, mainly because of the road here. I'm trying to figure out like how this is going to work. Maybe because if we have such a big road here, we don't want to have a one-lane road here, right? I mean, we want something that would connect to it pretty smoothly. Maybe like even a two-lane, I guess like a four-lane road, so two on each side. So I'm trying to figure out how that's going to work, if I'm going to have enough space for it. So I guess we could try to test that now. Alright, so we need that. We need, what, yellow maybe? Yellow and... Actually, I don't want to use that yellow. I like using... What's this new yellow I've been using? Yellow stained clay is what I've been using. Let's get rid of this yellow wool. It just looks a little bit too dull compared to the yellow stained clay. And so we got that. I think we just need snow, and then we are good. Yeah, so I'm sorry there wasn't too many videos uploaded last week. There's only actually, I think, one video, and there was actually SouthLake the tour. The reason for that is I'm having some interesting things going on with the channel at the moment. Good things, that is. And I think there are definitely going to be changes. I know you've heard this from me quite a bit. I think there are going to be changes that you might like. And this coming from, it's going to be going back originally to what my channel used to be to an extent. Because I understand how much you guys love tutorials, things like that, and I'm going to start going back to doing that, you know, doing more of that stuff, and I'm excited to get it started again, but it's going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be just Minecraft stuff going on. You're going to see a lot of other, you know, stuff built in, like, for example, some games that I can think off the top of my head. Scrap Mechanic, Portal Knight, you know, building houses in those games, building stuff for you guys in those games as well. I mean, I'm going to start building more because I do miss it to an extent. So I want to start doing that again. So you will be seeing more of that stuff. Now you might be wondering, well, Alex, where's season 3 of houses? It's actually not, it hasn't been started yet. I have to figure out some house designs first since I haven't made a house in a while. Well, that's actually not true. I built a house not too long ago, but not for a tutorial, if you get what I mean. So I need to figure out how everything is going to work. And I want to, you know, have some designs in my head before I even start. But I might give you guys a small little house, you know, in the next couple of days. To, you know, keep you, you know, not hungover, but what's like the correct phrase for that? I don't know the correct phrase for that. Like, hang on the edge? Crap, this is going to bug me now. Like, hold you steady? That sounds kind of right. I have no idea. Yeah, you guys get the idea, though. Alright, let's see. So we're going to need this here. This will be the edge of the road. Kind of like those, like, gravel things that you see on the side of the roads that when you drive over them, they give you, like, that big bump, like, that's basically what that's going to be. Also, I just tried playing, like, real quickly, the new online system in Minecraft, like the battle mode. And I will say, I didn't realize how slow my turning and everything was, like, in this game until I went into that. Because I was like, alright, oh god, there's somebody behind me. It took me like 3 years to turn around. I looked at him, and by the time I turned around and ran away, I was dead. It's like, okay, my sensitivity is bad. But that's because it's meant for building. Because usually in games that require a little bit more precision, like that, I do more of that, I usually like to keep my sensitivity down a little bit so I can have a little bit more precise movements with my controller. Like Battlefield 4 is an example of that. Speaking of Battlefield, oh my god. Did you guys keep an eye on E3 last week? I almost said last year. It looks amazing. Battlefield 1, I am so excited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we want to have 4? I'm not sure if we're going to have enough room if we do it that way, though. We'll try it. So let's try this. 2, 3. So we need 2 more lanes just for the first. And we'll go from there. Yeah, but Battlefield 1 looks amazing. Weeby Stranger and I, or VJ, we have been talking for a while about how awesome it would be to have a game that kind of goes back to the past a little bit. Not because of the fact that we've had so many modern games now. For example, the new Call of Duty is going into outer space. I remember the days when you could just play Call of Duty on Earth. You know, those were fun days. Now you can't. So, things have really been changing because I think like everybody wants to go ultra modern with it, just with everything. And something just fell in my office. So it's really interesting, like, to bring that up, just because I'm not sure how I would, like, I don't really play Call of Duty all too much, but when I do, I mean, it's still fun to an extent, but at the same time, it's like, it's not what it used to be. It's still all about the kill streaks nowadays, and I feel like they're trying to go back to the roots a little bit, but I will say the only reason why I might buy the next Call of Duty is because of the, not new, but the remastered version of Call of Duty 4, which I think everybody agrees who's played it, you know, before all these other games came out, was the best Call of Duty to date. And some of you guys that, you know, didn't grow up with that game, you know, you grew up with like Modern Warfare 2 was your first one or whatever after that, you know, every Call of Duty has been the same, but Call of Duty 4 was different because, you know, everybody was on the same playing field. Everybody, you know, didn't really have any overpowered weapons. You actually had to have skill to be good, which is kind of rare. I mean, it sounds weird, but you actually had to have skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would go here. Like, there we go. I couldn't see. Ooh, that's gonna be real close. So we're gonna need 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll have white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess that might work if we just keep turning the river out a little bit. So I guess we'll go with this. And then that will look a lot better coming from the big road there into this. And then we're going to have to find a way to transition it into a 2-lane road. But that will be pretty simple. That will just be a simple matter of turning. But going back to what I was saying, like, again, like games and everything. So, Call of Duty never used to be about kill streaks. I mean, you had kill streaks in Call of Duty 4, but everybody had the same ones, and I think I've always said this, even though Modern Warfare 2 was a fantastic game, one of the best Call of Duties I've ever played, also one of the best Call of Duties I was very good at, it still, I think Modern Warfare 2 started the trend of only adding kill streaks to the good players, and just because, I mean, in Modern Warfare 2, you could get a nuke if you got 25 kills. I got like 13 nukes in that game. You know, it's just, I think that's really when things started to go downhill after that game. The original Black Ops was pretty good. I mean, it was still kind of original roots to an extent. One of my favorite things to do in Black Ops, not 2, but the original, was the Tomahawk. And, oh, that was so much fun trying to throw it across the map and get people. But then, like, Black Ops 2 came along, and then you could, like, throw the Tomahawk too fast and, like, took away the fun for me. But I've always been a Battlefield fan because I like sniping. I like the challenge of it. But in my opinion, just like the new Call of Duties, they don't do it for me. And I used to be a very frustrated gamer, believe it or not. I know, it's very rare. But if you play, for example, if I actually recorded FIFA or when I'm playing Overwatch, like when I'm not recording, I get pretty upset like by the small things. I'll complain about the smallest things when they piss me off. Like in Overwatch, the thing that pisses me off the most is Torbjorn, or however you say his name. Because I just feel like you can't, there's no way to kill him. Even if you're like Genji or anybody who can get behind somebody, it still doesn't do you anything because of the turret. The turret's like the biggest bitch move in the game, in my opinion. Pardon my language, but I'm just being serious with you guys. And I've thought about recording, you know, me just playing in general. Like when I'm playing in, you know, just by myself. But man, that'd be a lot of censoring. That'd be something for my second channel, most likely. Just because it's very, very, a lot of complaining. I feel like a lot of you guys would probably get tired of it. Some of you guys may laugh, because I do say, I feel like I say some funny things when I'm angry. But I'm considering it. If you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments. It'd be like an angry series on my channel. Because I used to complain a lot more than what I do now. Like, it was actually very bad. To where, like, if even, like, one of my favorite memories of this whole me being a bitch thing, again, pardon my language, I'm just, you know, all out there today. We're playing, I think, Modern Warfare 2, going back to that. So I was actually good at Modern Warfare 2. I was a very good player at that, especially in Search and Destroy is like the only game mode I played. I got very good at the game, and I would get so mad, like, when I would die, but I was going, like, 23-2, but I would still get mad. And so my friend DJ was like, dude, why the hell are you so mad? You died once. And I just looked at him and was like, oh, I thought I died more than that. It was like one of those like weird things, you know. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A lot of threes here. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Oh, I missed it by 1. All right, we'll place this one back. Also, I got some interesting and some fantastic news coming to you guys hopefully soon with a new partnership with me and a company. I'm not going to name them yet just because I'm not sure, you know, everything's unofficial, but it's looking like it will be. And it's going to be a fantastic partnership, and it's going to be something that you guys can actually buy as well, which is going to be fantastic because I'm looking forward to it a lot. 1, 2, 3. And they're actually a local company from St. Louis, but you can actually order their stuff online. And it is a beverage company, but it's going to be, I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. Like, I'm trying not to spoil it, but I'm really excited about it. And from what I could tell when I was talking to the guy, they're excited about it too, because they're decently new to everything as well. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. We'll put this one here. 1, 2, 3. Bop, bop, bop. And we'll just finish this. Oh, wrong one. And boom. There we go. Oh, wow. We're already at 11 minutes? 12 minutes? Whew. Alright, so that's how wide that road's going to be. So now we have to figure out a way to turn it into the other ones. Here's where we might have some problems here. How are we going to turn it like that? Here's where we start to have problems, folks. This is going to be very interesting. That's going to be something I work out offline just because that'll take a while. Yeah, for some reason, I was trying to play Minecraft a little bit earlier. The reason why this video is coming out so late is because my Minecraft would simply not start. It would like load up and then it would just crash. And then I would try to load it up again, it would crash. So what I have to do is, this has kind of happened before. I had to go play another game for a while, like 30 minutes, and then come back, and then it worked. It's like, what? Like, why is it doing that? So I don't know what's been going on. But I really need to finish up a lot of these buildings. It's actually starting to irritate me a little bit, because these buildings look good in my opinion, but they need to be finished. And I think at first I need to figure out the parking area space. I need to figure out a lot of that stuff. The only building that's going to be a pain is going to be this one, I have a feeling. I don't know why, I just have a feeling about it. I have a weird feeling. Alright, well guys, thank you very much for watching. You might be seeing a tutorial coming from me a little bit later in the week. So bye bye guys, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day and week. And come back tomorrow for another video. So bye bye.